Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and like. Our series begins in a high school. We see the teacher explaining the lesson, but all the students are sleeping, and no one is paying attention except for one student. He is the only one focused, writing down everything the teacher says. Even when the teacher insults them, he still writes it down. We learn that his name is Yoon. He wears glasses, and anyone who sees him would think he's a smart, hardworking student, despite studying a lot and putting in great effort, and even dreaming of coming first at least once. Unfortunately, he always gets bad grades and ends up last. Even when he was younger, he took private lessons and studied day and night, but it was all useless. When he enters high school, he decides to start a new page, get high grades, and enter the college he dreams of. On his first day, he enters the classroom excited, but he's shocked to find that he's the only one wearing the uniform and being disciplined. Half the students are fighting and breaking each other's bones, while the other half are smoking cigarettes. Despite all this, he still ranks second to last, making him one of the worst students. He feels frustrated because he can't come first, but he refuses to give up. He decides to choose a student to form a study group with so they can motivate each other. The next day, he keeps searching among the students until he finds a quiet, respectful, studious boy sitting alone. He approaches him and asks to study together, but before he can answer, a bully suddenly attacks him. They fight for a long time, and the classroom turns into a fighting arena while everyone watches. This is because the school has a system where students are ranked based on their fighting strength. The bully wins, which raises his rank to 170. Yoon then realizes that the number he saw earlier is not an exam score, but a fighting rank. After that, the class supervisor enters and informs them that a new teacher has transferred to their school and will be teaching them. When she enters, they are surprised because she is young and beautiful. It seems Yoon knows her because she used to tutor him when he was younger and always encouraged him to succeed. The teacher begins taking attendance, but the students welcome her in their own way. One of them throws food at the board, which explodes, and she gets startled. The students laugh and mock her. Suddenly, a student named Hwang stands up. We learn that he is the strongest student in the class and ranked number 1 in fighting. He goes to the student who threw the food and punches him hard, breaking his face and even smashing him into the classroom door. The students watch in awe of his strength, and the teacher is shocked and upset. She tries to stop the fight, but no one listens to her, and they mock her, until Hwang orders them to return to their seats, and they actually obey him. Then, he calmly goes back, as if nothing happened. The teacher is confused by this strange class. After the lesson, she goes to empty the trash and finds it full of cigarettes. She notices students smoking freely in the yard. Yoon goes to talk to her, and she is happy to see him since he has grown up. He asks if she plans to resign. She says no and asks why. He tells her that all the teachers before her didn't last a month. She replies that it's only her first day and that she doesn't give up easily. She asks him to do the same, which makes him happy, and he promises to study hard. Later, he goes back to the studious boy and keeps following him everywhere while eating, studying, and even sleeping in the library, until the boy finally agrees just to get rid of him. While explaining a problem, the boy notices that Yoon writes down everything, even random things during sports class. He realizes Yoon is not smart and tells him that studying is useless in this school. He explains that the most important thing here is fighting. The school owner is a gang leader, and his son created an app that ranks students based on strength. Since Yoon is weak, he is ranked near the bottom. Meanwhile, the teacher goes to the principal and asks him to stop students from smoking. He mocks her and says she should try herself since he already failed. He even smokes in front of her and tells her to focus on her work and not interfere in other matters. Later, the studious boy goes to the bathroom, but someone hits him. He thinks it's Yoon following him again, but it turns out to be Hwang. He apologizes, but Hwang keeps beating him. The teacher hears someone in pain and sees Hwang and others beating him. She feels sorry and tries to get help, but the other teachers ignore her, so she decides to handle it herself. Just as she is about to intervene, Yoon arrives and stops her, asking her to let him handle it, since the boy will be part of his study group. He covers his face, enters with a fire extinguisher, sprays Hwang and the others, creates an opening, and successfully rescues the boy. However, the boy blames Yoon, saying he only made things worse since Hwang will come back for revenge. Later, Hwang demands to know who the masked person was, but the boy refuses to tell and takes the beating alone. Hwang gets angry and is about to hit him with a bat when Yoon arrives just in time and blocks the attack with his leg, even breaking the bat. Although Yoon appears weak, we see in a flashback that he has been training for a long time, exercising daily until he developed incredible strength. He believes that a healthy mind comes from a healthy body, so he worked on his physical strength to improve his mind and studies. Back in the present, Yoon easily defeats Hwang in seconds. He then asks the boy again to join his study group and promises to protect him, but the boy